Good evening. A huge portion of the eastern seaboard is crippled tonight. Millions of viewers cannot see this broadcast because they're heading into another night in the dark. A huge area of the country on its knees where life has ground to a halt because of this one storm. The death toll is now at least 40. The biggest city in the country has been staggered. Power is out for more than 8 million homes and businesses, and that's an early lowball estimate across 15 states. An early guess at the cost of this storm would begin at $50 billion in damage and lost business. And the map of the Atlantic coastline, especially the Jersey Shore, has been simply redrawn in some areas. The president is touring the damage in New Jersey tomorrow. Today, he told the folks across this entire region, America is with you. Here is where this storm is now. It's centered 50 miles east-southeast of Pittsburgh. So think of it this way. The same storm that plunged the East Coast into darkness was today causing 60-mile-an-hour winds as far away as Gary, Indiana. The storm's being felt in Wisconsin. It made a direct hit, as we said, on the Jersey Shore. NBC's Ron Allen is in Point Pleasant Beach to start off our coverage tonight. Ron, good evening.
Good evening to you, Brian. Yes, the storm came ashore about an hour's drive south of here, and it completely obliterated beachfront properties like this hotel. The ocean is about a block or so behind me, and last night the waters came rushing down streets like this, waist-deep water, and it's dropped about sand that's also now several feet deep all over the place. In so many communities like this one, there is devastation as far as the eye can see. The Garden State woke up to a devastated landscape. Entire communities swamped, houses ripped from their foundations. The beach erosion caused by the relentless surf so profound, it rearranged the Jersey Shore. Its famed boardwalks torn apart. This is the amusement park at Seaside Heights, before and after the storm. Governor Chris Christie, who toured his battered state by air, described what's happened as unthinkable.
The devastation that's happened to New Jersey is beyond what's happened to anyone else, at least from the reports that I've seen so far. And that should come as no shock since the storm made landfall here.
It hit just south of Atlantic City, the gambling and tourist destination, leaving residents who defied a mandatory evacuation order stranded. Dozens had to be rescued from shelters of last resort where the power failed. In northern New Jersey, more search and rescue. After a tidal surge pushed a river over its banks, residents said the water rose 5 feet in a matter of minutes.
It was like a lake in our basement, and it filled up to all the way up to our stairs.
There was no phone lines, the electricity was out, and all our phones were dead, basically, so we couldn't call absolutely nobody.
Across the state, 2.4 million customers, 60% of the population, have no power. And the worst of it was probably right along the coast, in towns like Point Pleasant Beach, where this morning, some who chose to ride out the storm told of an unbelievable experience.
It was almost surreal last night. It was almost very surreal with just the power and the awe of everything going on. So, it's only once in a lifetime to see stuff like this.
The town sits behind a huge line of sand dunes built to protect it. But last night, it was no match for the power of Hurricane Sandy. It overwhelmed the barriers and sent torrents of water and sand rushing into the town.
Wow. Oh, my God.
That's your kitchen?
Yeah.
Teresa Springstead showed us what was left of her beachfront restaurant.
That was the whole dining area. It was there were walls and windows. This, was where our to-go was, and this is our kitchen.
There are no walls and windows now.
It's amazing.
Let's go. I don't have time for this.
Today, as utility crews tried to clear the roads, police and firefighters went door to door, making sure there weren't any victims. As is the case up and down the shore, residents were not allowed to return home today until it's safer. And given what's happened here and across this state, officials say that could take several days or more. And it all happened in a matter of hours. Tonight here, the winds are calm. It hasn't rained at all today, and the ocean is now breaking about 30 or 40 yards offshore. It's very calm. But of course, Brian, the damage has been done.
When we say it redrew the map of the Jersey Shore, sadly, we mean it. Ron Allen, Point Pleasant Beach tonight, starting off our coverage.